self-care tips would you give to others with dementia?
Those three. Can you read my writing?
Yeah. Don't.
That's the first thing Gordon said. Yeah.
Don't forget anything.
Really helpful.
Ho, ho, ho.
Right, but today's sensible ones. Go on.
Live for the moment. Don't look ahead. Everybody's dementia is different, and I think that's an important thing to remember. That quite a lot of people, I don't think, do appreciate that. And write it down before you forget.
Because there was a third thing that we were talking about. Neither of us could remember what it was, so we wrote that down.
I mean, having known you for a number of years, living for the moment seems to be something that you really...
I think it's really important.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're still, we may be the wrong side of 50, ho ho.
Just a bit.
But we're going to make a bloody good time of it until we are no more. And I think that sort of be active either physically or mentally has been the way that's carried us through our working lives. Coping, finding ways to cope has been the strength, but also it is the thing that has got us through some pretty tough times.
So what helped you most during the lockdown this year, when we were really locked down,
Yeah.
Because you're writing now. If you can't read that, you're on your own.
Keep physically active. Get out and be active in the fresh air, especially in company with friends and companions and relations. If you can't see them, talk to them on the phone. Zoom sessions with friends, particularly in the evening. And those are...
That's what we did.
Yeah.
That's what we did. We definitely, when we were only allowed an hour's exercise, we got out and did the full hour and maybe cheated by 5 or 10 minutes, but that is so important to get out of doors.
Yes.
And we were very fortunate. We have a garden, so we could go out in the garden too.
I remember you saying when we were talking during that period, you were saying that you found places in Chichester that you never really knew existed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. We found footpaths and
tremendous amount of walking all over the place. Yeah.
I always think of some people who were living on their own. That must have been even tougher because they could still go out, but there's still no one to go home to.
You definitely need friends and family to be in touch actively and not necessarily for waiting for you to phone them. They come up, get through and say, how's it going, and a chat, and we have very good neighbours. We had help. When somebody was getting a delivery, they'd say, "Oh, I've got a Tesco order coming through. Do you need anything?" That sort of thing.
Yeah.
We reciprocated. Yeah, it was okay. It was okay.
So when supporting someone with dementia, when supporting Gordon, what do you do to make sure you are actually looking after yourself too?
We do things separately. Gordon goes and does his hedge laying with the Crumblies on a Thursday morning.
Yeah.
And I can do my own thing. I will go around to a friend for coffee and Gordon will carry on doing what he's doing at home. I think being joined at the hip is just not good for either of you.
Yeah.
You need to have time to yourself.
Yeah, and to see other people along the way.
And to see other people.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And keep your hobbies going, whatever they are. We like to have some sort of routine. If we're in for coffee time and it's not actually pouring with rain, we go down the garden where it just catches the sun at about 11 in the morning, and I do the crossword. We both used to do the crossword, and Gordon will still sometimes come up with a word when I'm stuck, but then he'll read the paper or the rest of the paper or whatever. So we get our fresh air and sunshine, and then that's our little routine.
Yeah.
much the weekend, there'll be cakes and biscuits too.
Yeah.
Oh, and Angel Radio.
Have you come across it?
It's Angel Vintage Radio. It's based in Hammond, community radio, but you can get it online, and it's anything before 1970.
Oh, wow.
So it's you don't get any news bulletins, but the music is very varied, anything from the 20s to the 60s. And I will be found dancing around the kitchen because, it's the music we used to boogie to when we were teenagers. But actually, during lockdown, not having a news bulletin was absolute genius.
Yeah.
I will watch or listen to the news a couple of times a day. Nobody needs it more than that.
Next question, final one on the sort of self-care theme, Gordon and Alison. What do you both do during the winter months to stay well and keep active? The winter months seem to have come upon us rather quickly, don't they? With clocks changing and Halloween tomorrow.
I think we more or less decided we do the same as we do during the summer, because we still go out. I mean, this morning, it wasn't raining when we went out, but we were prepared, which is just as well, because we found ourselves having gone to our favourite coffee place in town, sitting in Priory Park, and the rain was going.
Oh dear.
Yeah. But we were almost under the tree. We had to practically strong arm a squirrel off the bench to get a seat, didn't we? And we had our nice coffee. Gordon brought the cake home to have with the second.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it was a fabulous cake. It's the first time we've had that one, but I'm definitely going to try and get that again.